have two displays this year on the water where we're standing at the moment. Just behind me is a Pursuit Offshore 315, a boat that's been in Phuket for a couple of years and is now for sale here at the show. Suitable for coastal fishing, family, island hopping, a very safe, extremely sound and well put together boat, which multi-purpose type of boat, which is a good entry level for a lot of people who are new to the boating market in Thailand. And further down here we have a Fairline Squadron 50 foot. It's a flybridge boat. It's probably the biggest 50 footer on the market. In the indoor display area we have a dedicated Sanlorenzo display with, obviously these boats are very big, so we have settled for 3 scale models in there. A 42-meter Expedition, which is drawing a lot of attention. A 110 foot semi-displacement SD110. And finally a planing hull called SL104. The unique position with Sanlorenzo is that they have a planing hull range of boats that goes up to, let's say, 28 knots, starts at the 62 footer. And the largest boat under construction at the moment is a 118 footer. They then have a semi-displacement, which I think is particularly interesting for this part of the world because of its fuel efficiency and fuel sort of saving range benefits. And they're also more of a ship style of a hull with bulbous bow and sharper entry level, so you run into rough weather. It tends to be more comfortable on a boat that's slicing through the waters, through the waves, rather than something that is slamming into them, going too fast sometimes. So they have 3 boats in the semi-displacement range, a 92 footer, a 110 footer and a 122 footer. I think these boats are probably, although it's a fairly high price tag given the quality of these boats, really the high end of the market. But the new economies tend to come into rather big boats as a first boat, and it's very important for us that we get the boats set up. And every Sanlorenzo, the slogan is made to measure. That means they really are uniquely customized for each and every client, for that particular cruising area, for that particular client's needs. And that's what Sanlorenzo does best. Since the global financial crisis, or whatever we choose to call it, the demographics have changed, the clientele has changed. We have pretty much no inquiries, no interest in boats under 40 foot. So there are fewer potential buyers on the market, but they tend to look for bigger boats. That's the general trend. In the boating market, I would say bigger boats, more advanced boats, more sophisticated boats, more uniquely crafted, customized. People have the money, have the means, but they don't want to compromise. They want it their way, at their color scheme, with their features, with their toys on board. And that's what we can deliver. We tend to pride ourselves and consider ourselves a one-stop shop. We offer full maintenance management to all our customers when they buy a boat from us. So they call us and tell us they're going to be on board tomorrow, 2 o'clock. Please have following items on board, and the boat is ready to go. They step off the boat, we take over and clean it up and repair anything that may needs attention. So we do crewing, we do management, we do general maintenance. We offer insurance through one of our staff who is a licensed insurance agent through QBE. And we have a Suzuki outboard service center that is proven to be the preferred one on the island. If we look at the region, if we look at Hong Kong and Singapore just as a comparison, these markets took off in the 60s due to the British forces coming in there, setting up little yacht clubs with dinghies, and people went sailing, and some of the more fortunate Singaporeans or even Malaysians and Hong Kong nationals were invited to clubs through the friends to go into boating early. So they're now on the 3rd generation boaters. That unfortunately did not happen in Thailand. And I can see a entirely new generation today of Thais predominantly who are taking over the corporate business, who is having access to company funds, having access to various means that allows them to venture into things. They're not afraid of getting a suntan. They have been educated overseas. They've been introduced to boating through friends, be it east west coast of the States and south coast of England, Australia and New Zealand, and they're coming back to Thailand to run their family business or participate in it, and they are keen. They're a bit more adventurous. They get bored of the fast cars and other toys that most young people have if they can afford it, and they're keen to get into boating. Fortunately, we have several young and energetic Thai nationals who are into boating already. We're looking after the boats for them, and some of them tend to go and buy boats overseas, and sometimes that proved to be a hard lesson for them, not understanding what it takes to maintain these boats and so on and so forth. So, but it's a gradual process. It's going to take another 10 years, but I mean the future big market, I say, is the Thai nationals getting into boating. Here at the moment, almost all the boats we can see at PIMEX are owned by other nationals, and it's a huge country with lots of money in it, lots of nice places to go boating, not just on the Phuket side, but also in the ocean marina, Sarahip, Koh Chang area, and I'm confident it's gonna take off.